Hi, this is Judi Mason, your empowerment strategist in life, love, and entrepreneurship. I've worked with a lot of people with my business. I'm the CEO of JMI, which is a personal brand and business development company. In addition, I am the founder of Reinvent You Movement, where I work with new entrepreneurs who are pursuing their entrepreneurial, purpose-driven entrepreneurship. And what I've learned with working with people is everyone has a story to tell. And a lot of people don't want to tell their story. And I mean, when I say tell their story, I mean in a written format, in a book, an ebook, or even in that bio, just being able to open up and be transparent about who you are and where you've been and the experiences you've encountered and how you got from point A to point B. And I call that the in-between. A lot of times we see people being successful at the end of it, but we don't know what happened in between. I'll use, for instance, actor, producer, writer, director Tyler Perry. Everyone knows his story. He was homeless. He had his plays. They didn't do well initially. He was homeless. He was sleeping in his car, and he tried again. A friend of his encouraged him to try again. He tried again, and that last time was the one that pushed him over. He began to move forward with his plays. They became successful. Fast forward, he's now a billionaire, millionaire, trillionaire. He owns his own studios in Atlanta. He has diverse products, from video to books to movies to television to theater. So he's all over the place, and he's very successful. But there was an in-between time. You understand what I'm saying? There was the beginning time when it was hard and rough, and then this transition occurred, and then next thing we know, he's on Oprah. So, that in-between of what happened in between. And you never know the in-between of somebody's struggle or their transition, but something happened. And I want to encourage you, anyone who's there in that in-between right now, where you're starting off and here's your destiny, but that in-between gets rough and raggedy and hard and tumultuous at times. And I remember my former pastor telling a story using the example of the roller coasters, like at Six Flags. He said, there's that in between, and it's so true, because at the roller coaster, they tell you have to be this tall to ride this ride. You're going to start here, you're going to end here. But that in between, you might be upside down, you might be twisting and twirling, and you might be all over the place, but you still end up in the same place once the ride is over. So think about your entrepreneurial journey. Think about whatever you're pursuing. Even when you're going through it, there's some times when it can be rough, it can be ragged, it can be hard, and it can be kind of very tumultuous, and you're shaking all over the place. Just know that you're in the in-between. And the in-between doesn't last long. Think about the roller coaster ride. It didn't last too long. It lasted just long enough to get you to where you needed to be. So endure in the in-between, because there are going to be times where it's going to be rough, it's going to be ragged, it's going to be hard, it's going to be tumultuous. But hold on, because the victory is at the other end and on the other side. So just push through that in between, and know you're not alone, and trust that God has you in that in between season. This is Judi Mason, and your empowerment strategist in life, love, and entrepreneurship. Visit my website at judimason.com. That's JUDIMASON.com. Make it a great day. God bless.